Hey, this is Tim Pierce. We're going to look at a progression, a minor blues progression, where all the chords are minor. The 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. I love playing major blues. But I really feel at home with minor blues, because I can be melodic and moody. The other thing about this solo is I tried to leave some spaces, and I actually pulled it off. It wasn't just a solid line of constant guitar playing. Click the link below if you want to check out the full version of this in the Masterclass with tabs and jam track. Before we begin, let's talk about touch and tone. The tone on this guitar is clean, but almost at the point of distortion, and that way it sounds fat. I do that a lot. I'm using the center position, so I get the blend of the two pickups and the sparkle that happens between these two. If I'm on the neck, it's a little cloudy. If I'm on the bridge, it's a little honky. In the middle, to me, it's just right. I use the middle position on humbucker guitars a lot for clean R&B style parts. Seems just right to me. Now, touch-wise, I'm slapping it pretty hard. I have the thin nylon pick, and that feels right for me for this constant motion. A very thick pick would not feel quite as right. I don't think I'd get quite the pocket if I was using my pointed Dunlop, really, lead style pick that I use for solos. Now when I come to the 5 chord, it's almost my favorite part of the piece. It's a B minor 7 with a sus in it, a sus4. And if I strum the same way as I've been strumming on the whole piece, it distorts too much. So for that moment alone, I have to seriously lighten up so that I end up with... So that the intensity for this is not right for this. To distort it. So all I do is I feather up this right hand and lighten up. Good exercise. In control. That way I get the tone I want out of this thing. I suppose I could build it and distort it at the end, but I think I like it totally clean. So the first chord is E minor 7. A very simple 3-note version of this that actually allows open strings to be strummed, and it sounds beautiful. 7, 5, and 7. Bring this up a whole step, and it's F sharp minor 7. That's the next chord. Once again, the open strings are a real benefit. Now we have a change here. Fingers change, and we've got 10, 9, and 11. And that's G major 7. But the same thing, the open strings help. You can choose not to let them ring, you can mute them. Let's start with that. So the pattern on the right hand, that's the basis of it. 2 downstrokes on the E string, and then the second half of this starts with an upstroke. Put them together. But you're helped by the fact that you're keeping this going all the time. I'll repeat this infinitely, that the right hand is always moving up and down like this. So it's always protecting you from stepping out of rhythm because it's constantly going like this. I planned in this to play a lot busier when it went to the A minor sequence, the 4 chord. All that said, this riff still surprised me, and I think the real surprise was I didn't know how to finish it, so I ended up going... mean, I was literally running out of room, and I ended up going, okay, this will fit if I go. In my mind, really quick, when I was getting ready to crash and burn, these notes will fit. So I'm looking around like, what did I just do and what am I going to do next? That's really the truth. I mean, I'm here, I'm going, what am I going to do? If I'd gotten there earlier, I would have had to go, or I don't know. I was just in a downward spiral and just on the seat of my pants and ended up going. But you know, it's kind of satisfying to be playing a lead and just stop and go. You know, that's almost as good as just going in the middle of your playing. It's fun. So, the way this starts, the band goes to A minor, and I'm seeing A minor right here. Doing a lot of ninths in this progression. It's kind of a jazzy thing. E minor 9 to E minor, and then A minor 9 to E minor. A lot of that tonality, the ninths. So this is kind of the ninth of A minor. You can see this chord. Basically what I'm seeing when I do this. Let's see what happens next. So that's basically in the key of A. Or you could look at it like the full kind of arpeggio. A minor to A minor 7. So this is a hammer-on and pull-off, really quick. And because I'm using the index finger, I'm set up to trace this chord. A minor right there. It's a bit of a stretch, but comfortable at this spot on the neck. Do that same trick I did before. Just slide down quickly in the middle of a phrase. And I'm right in that position. Same device. And even that's kind of the same thing. I'll be hammering on there though. Let's listen. Hammer on, slide down, hammer on. I'm seeing the same thing with E minor here. So. Staying true to A minor, but probably hitting the index finger there because of what happened next. Definitely. Now I'm in this position above E minor. I do this a lot, you know, I'm here. Just one position above the home position. Let's hear it. So, how did I do that? Because it's a slide. I'm not picking that A note right there. You know what? I'm going to get up right now and go look at the film. So I looked at the film, and what this was a really fast pull-off down to the index finger. Bit of a stretch, but the minute I release, I'm set up in this new position to finish out.